It's me again, Tamar, and I am here to discuss episode 2 of the new BH90210 reboot. Last week, I feel like I mostly focused on just the fact that I was so excited that this show was here and that these people who I grew up with were reuniting and that this reboot was actually happening. And I didn't really talk about the content at all. So this week, we're really going to dive into what's going on this wacky show and how we feel about it. So first of all, I just want to say that I think it's terrible, the show, like genuinely, objectively not good. And I also want to say that I absolutely love it and would watch 100 episodes of it. So do with that what you will. I think anything that has to do with plot on this show, Jason's wife's affair and this stalker, is just like unnecessary. I don't know how else they might fill the time, but I don't need real plot in this. It kind of feels like when there's a plot in porn, like it's unnecessary. I don't need it. I think it's a really interesting choice that every single one of them is either cheating on their spouse or their spouse is cheating on them. And there's like a whole meta thing happening where, you know, Brian's wife is based on the fact that his wife in real life, Megan Fox, has always been more famous than he is and what that dynamic is like. And, you know, there's other stuff that they've thrown in. Tori Spelling's husband is the same actor who played her husband in that Lifetime movie. Which one is it? Mother, May I Sleep with Danger, maybe? So, you know, that's there. There's all this stuff. So I don't know exactly what it says about them or Hollywood relationships in general, that like literally every single one of them is cheating on their spouse in some way, except Tori Spelling and Brian Austin Green, who seem to be heading in that direction. And I feel like by the end of these 6 episodes, they will have slept together. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I also want to say that I feel that the surprise best friendship between Brian Austin Green and Shannon Doherty is something that I have always needed in my life. I just didn't know it. And I would like to see that explored so much more. And I'm really excited for Shannon to be on it more and for us to see that dynamic because I think it's awesome. So those were my main thoughts. I think Jenny Garth is very strong comedically. I think she and Tori play off each other really well. I enjoy their scenes together. I don't know, guys. I love it. I just love watching them back together. I love that they're making fun of themselves. I love that it's over the top and crazy and silly. And I even love that like Christina at least popped in as a network exec, which is sort of ridiculous, but it's just fun that they're all there. And I don't know, it's so interesting. I'm actually going to record an episode of my podcast, The Shipping Room, later this week, talking about revivals and reboots and if we think it's worth it. And I think there's always such a risk about ruining the legacy of a show when you revive it and bring it back and tell more story. And so this actually feels kind of like a really safe way to explore 90210, that they're not going back to the stories that we grew up with and retelling them or adding on to them. They're doing something totally different. And in that way, I feel like it actually doesn't risk the legacy of the show. So I'm really thankful for that. I also just want to mention that one of the biggest kind of props in this week's episode was the doll set from 1992. And I wanted these dolls so badly back then, and I didn't get them. But shout out to Christine, who I co-host the Shipping Room podcast with, who got me this for my birthday a couple of years ago. It is still in mint condition in the box. My kids have wanted to take it out. I will not take it out. It is a collector's item. But I have my Brenda Walsh original Barbie doll that I keep and love. And actually the only reason I really do want to take it out of the box is because they have the blue bikini that she wore in like all of those beach episodes, and I would kind of love to change her into that just because it feels so authentic, but I don't want to take it out. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm kind of obsessed with it. Also, there's like really awesome pictures all over the back of the box, which I think I should share with you. Anyway, so in Luke's absence and in the inability to have a Brenda and Dylan, Shannon and Luke thing happening, I am super excited about the Shannon and Brian Austin Green thing. And Yeah, I can't wait to see that more. I know I already said that, but that is the most exciting thing that's happening on the show. So I thought it was worth mentioning again. And I guess that brings us to our conclusion. I guess I did say that I would be talking to friends, and as obviously that didn't happen. My life is crazy. I don't know when I thought I was going to like find time to do that. So we'll see what's in store. I'm going to try and have little surprises in each episode, like the Barbie doll and such. Anyway, leave comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Subscribe so that you know when there's new episodes up. And let me know what other shows might be fun to review as their seasons go on. So yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.